1988 Chevrolet Custom Deluxe 3.0 with a 6.2 litre diesel. We're going to be putting some belts on this today. It's doing a little squealing. Welcome to Chrisman Garage. All right, as we walk around this truck here, as you can see, it's a Custom Deluxe 30. It's like a 3500. What I'm trying to say, fellas, it's got a lot of lug nuts and the big brakes. Heavy duty suspension, because it's an old dump truck. Look at there. This is my dad's dump truck. We use it to haul rock and soil and limbs and, you know, little jobs. Not the big jobs, just the little jobs. So, you fire it up and she goes to squealing real bad. She's got two belts. She's got the old easy steering belt and old charging whirler belt. And I think it's the easy steering belt. She's going, yay, 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 when you first crank it up. So we're going to get on this. We're going to change on it. This thing here is a little tricky. I'll show you how to get the alternator belt off first, because that's the one that's on the outside. You got to take that one off regardless. Even if you just want to change this belt, you got to take that one off because it's on the top. So we're going to get on that one first. Y'all hang out. You know, your charging whirler belt's normally pretty easy to get off. Looks like you got a 13 here. Well, no, these might be standard. Let's go see what size they are. All right, looks like ½ inch. Oh, she's tight. She might be a 13, but yeah, I think she probably is a 13. Because she's so 13, just a little bit bigger. Well, that one was already loose down there. How about that? A lot of times you got to loosen this one up, but she was already loose. So once that thing moves, oh yeah, that belt's rough shape. You got to work this one off the fan, fellas. Up here around the fan, just stick it. Turn the fan. We'll reverse that procedure to put it on there. Let's take a look at this belt. Oh yeah, she's in bad shape. Look at that. Okay. Anyhow, let's see if one of these match up. Looks like that one's going to match up. So we're going to try to put this one on, but we're going to have to put the other one on first. So we know this one's right. That's the number on that one, fellas. 7480. XL. Now on this one, there's a few more bolts. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a bolt back down here. Bolt right here. Bolt right here. And there's a bolt up underneath. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 different bolts that you got to take loose. Let's see if they're standard or metric. I think they're going to be metric. They're going to be like 15 or something crazy. This is that year where some of it's metric, some of it's standard. You just don't know. So let's get on it. Like I've said in previous episodes, if you don't know what size it is, just grab them all. I think it's probably going to be 15, 16, something in that neighborhood. 15. How about that? We'll break that one loose. All right. And she just needs to be loose, fellas. Well, that looks like 15 up there, too. Okay, that's just a pivot point. 15, 15. All right, now this one down here. She might be the old 16 flavor. Can y'all see that? Looking down on the top of the motor, if y'all can see it, it's the head of it's right there. Right there. It attaches to that bracket. Runs down, and you got to loosen that one up too. And like I said, there's another one way back around there. You can see it down behind right there. So anyhow, we're going to get it broke loose so she'll move. I think it's going to be a 17. Let's see. Yep. Okay. So we've got 1, 2, 3 of the 4 loose. I think I can get this one back here at 15. Break her loose that way. All right. Oh, and you see it moved just a little bit when I broke that one loose. I mean, she's ready to go. Look at her. Look at that. Okay, well, there we go. See, it moved on down then. All right, we should be able to finagle this belt off. Maybe. Probably not. Okay, once you get it off one of the pulleys, normally it'll come on off. All right. She's around the fan also. Mm-hmm. She's a little cracked up too. So let's see if she's the right size. Oh yeah. She looks right. Yep, okay. The number on that belt, fellas, is 7448 XL, as also. So we'll go right back around the fan blades, like so. It's not too bad to do. This is back when trucks, you could still work on them. Because now, it's hard to get your hands in somewhere, fellas. I'm just going to tell you. Hard to get your hand in somewhere. Okay. It was a little tricky to get on there, fellas. She's on there now. As you can see, we got it on there. Now, in order to tighten it up, you got to tighten up this one, or this one, or that one down there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up underneath. I'm going to prise over on, and I'm going to tighten up on that one. Right, now, up underneath here, you do not want to pry on the pump. You want to pry on the bracket. So I'm going to get between the block and the bracket. See what I can do. And I'm just going to tighten that bolt up back there on the bottom. Yeah. Just like that. Now the belt should have a fair amount of tension on it now. Let's take another look at it. She's got a fair amount. I want to get just a tickle more out of it. When I tighten this up, I'm going to try to prise. There we go. We'll try to pry against that. Tighten up to 17. There we go. Oh yeah. Good and tight. She's tight. Now, since we got 2 bolts tight and the belt tight, we can tighten up on these other ones. Just like that. And then our last one right down here, we'll tighten it up. Just like that. We'll tighten up that, and the bottom one. She's tight. She's tight. That's good. All right, now we're going to go over there and put the charging whirler belt back on. All right, over here on the charging whirler, we're going to slip her around the fan just like we did on the other one. We got to get her around there just like so. She's going to go around the crank. She's going to go around water pump, and then we're going to pull her up here. All right, well, we might need just a tickle more adjustment. There we go. And there we go. So once you pop it on, see how loose that is? Now this one, I love using this hole right here because you can pull right over on it, just like that. See that? We put much pressure as I dare put on it, and this was 13. I used a 1/2 inch to take it off, but 13 is what it is. Not too much, fellas. We don't play no banjo on this thing. We just want it tight enough where it don't do that yeah when you crank it up. So that bolt's going in a lot nicer since we put the old anti-seize on there. Oh, there it is. Double check the belt. She's pretty good. She shouldn't be squealing. That one's good. This one's good. We might put a little bit more on it. Let's do just a tickle more. Do just a tickle. There it is. You get these things too tight, fellas, and they'll throw the bearings right out of the old charging whirler. There we go. Oh, yeah, she's perfect. 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 Okay, now this one wasn't tight, but we're going to tighten it up. My guess is it's 15. Yep. And that might be the reason they didn't tighten it up. No, it's not a 15 either. Oh, that's because I got a 16 on it. Stupid. Okay. Get the right wrench and put on it. Oh, yeah, she can stand a little bit of movement. Yeah, she's tight now. All right, there you have it. 2 belts on, 2 belts down. All right, there you have it. Old dump truck lives again. Doesn't make the squealing noise, by the way. So that's all it is to it. These old trucks are a lot easier to work on than some of the newer ones, even though they do have some M&Ms on the bolt sizes there. You know, before I close this video out, I want to say thank you to everyone that made it possible for us to get to 1,000 subscribers. It means a lot to me, and I do appreciate everyone that watches the channel and hits that like button, hits that subscribe button. Y'all don't know how much it means to me. I thank y'all. So remember, until next time, if she's giving trouble, she's going to the bag.